Hey guys, I hope you're ready for some new chords. You'll notice that we have C major right here, and we also have our new chord, G7. If you play a lot of C major, odds are G7 is going to be one of its friends, so make sure you've got it. When you take a look at this chord, you've got your first finger in the first fret on the second string, and your second and third fingers in the second fret on the first and the third strings. Now, some of you might be like, Miss Swallow, that's just so hard. How can I do that? Or maybe you have big fat fingers. Please remember, you're playing on the tips. Make sure that you really work to get them inside. Some kids try and they have a really hard time when you get a three finger chord like G7. It just takes a little bit of doing, so make sure you have that. Also, make sure that you check it. Here I am. Here's the open fourth string, and then my third string. That's what it's going to sound like all together. All right? And remember, if it gets any kind of like this, it gets plunky. You're going to need to make sure that you are pressing hard enough into the fretboard. Also, make sure that none of the flat part of your fingers are hitting other strings, because if you kind of use flat fingers like this, you see how that doesn't sound quite right? It's because my finger that's on the third string is also hitting the second string. All right, so let's take a look in the book on page 5. Now, this is the first time we're looking at the book. A couple of things. Please, they cared enough to typeset this and to put words into it. And I am astonished the amount of people who just don't read. These books are meant to help you do this almost by yourself. And so if you're not reading, you're really missing out. So please make sure they cared enough to do it. Read through every gosh darn word on the page. You'll see some of you know that maybe you have a possible new career as a ukulele hand model. Your parents would be so proud. So make sure you're looking at this to see what it looks like on the chord chart, what it looks like in a picture. And then they have important things like words you're going to need to know, and what they have at the bottom of page 5, the strum builder exercises. So the word for this page is tempo. Remember, the beat is the steady underlying pulse in all of music. It's always there. We might not always play on it. We're going to today, but the beat is always there. We're going to keep the beat in our feet while we play. We have strum builder exercises 1 and 2. Let's take a look at starting out, which is number 1. It starts out with a starting on C major, third finger, third fret, first string. 1, 2, ready and go. C major, 2, 3, change to G7. 1, 2, 3, 4, G7 again. 2, 3, back to C, 2, and stop. Remember, when you stop, you have to stop the sound. Okay, taking a look at strum building exercise number 2, they call it baby strums. Maybe you could have a job as an editor of these books and give them better names. I don't know. All right, number 2, together. Ready? 1, 2, ready, C major. 1, 2, 3, change to G7. 1, 2, 3, C major. 1, 2, G7. 3, 4, C major. 1, 2, and stop. Good luck. Keep practicing nice and slow till you can get it all.